Hey family, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Hope that you guys had a wonderful day. We had a blessed day. It was a snow day. We didn't have to go out anywhere. I stayed at home all day and chilled and relaxed and got some much needed rest. So I hope that you guys are safe wherever you are. I don't know what the weather conditions are like where you are, but I pray that you continue to be careful and stay safe out there on those roads. I'm your girl, Merk, hip-hop artist, speaker, and author of this book, the P31 Devotional, my 31-day motivational makeover for women. If you don't have this book, you definitely need to make sure that you get it from my website, P31.com is where you want to go. And you definitely want to order it this month because I have a special going on. You get the book and the CD for just $15. Great discounted price. All right, so you definitely want to get it, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got some great content coming starting next month after the challenge is over that you don't want to miss. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you are notified whenever I make a new post. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I'm excited about this day. You know that I'm very passionate about this topic. If you know me, this is day 16, and part of the reason why I even started doing this ministry, Proverbs 31 ministry, is because I really felt like us as women really needed some real, true encouragement, and that there is a strong spirit of insecurity, of low self-worth, low self-esteem that is going on, and I really wanted to help to combat it with the Word of God. And so, of course, with this being just kind of the epitome of my mission and what I do, I'm very excited about today. So today is day 16, and this is called You Woke Up Like This. And I nicknamed this You Did Not Wake Up Like That because there is this huge craze about makeup and just all these crazy things that we're doing. There is this Barbie mentality that's going on right now that has become very, very popular in the media, in music, in mainstream, and everything that the celebrities do, we feel the pressure to do the same things. We look at everyone around us and we have a bad tendency to compare ourselves to others, and it's very, very detrimental to us on the inside. You know what I mean? It's not just about what we're doing on the outside, but what we do on the outside is really showing us the condition of the inside. And so all of the women that are having surgeries, making their boobs bigger, making their butt bigger, doing all of these different things to try to enhance their outside appearance is really popularized, and I'm really just stressed out all the time when I see these makeup videos, these makeup tutorials that I think, are great. Like, you look beautiful, you look awesome, but by the time you finish, you don't even look like yourself. I can't recognize you. You have a completely different tone, a different color to your face. You're a whole different shade, and I just really think that is rooted in a lot of issues that are from our past, that are generational, especially when it comes to the lightening of our skin, because we know that as Black women, we have been completely looked down upon, that we have been completely talked bad about throughout history because of this darker pigmentation. And rather than us celebrating it, rather than us feeling proud of it and being bold, we have really allowed those opinions of those rude, hateful, ignorant people to cause us to really start to not only look down on ourselves, but even start to compete with our sisters. And this light skin and dark skin war is just absolutely ridiculous. And I'm seeing so many women who are using makeup to make their skin lighter, and I think that it is a terrible thing. I think that the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I think that we should be celebrating whatever shade that we are, and that we are using this glamour, this glitz and glamour excuse to really hide the pain that's going on the inside. And when you decide to use makeup to completely alter your looks and completely alter your face, it says to me, it says to men, it says to us that you really are not comfortable with the way you look, that you want to be somebody else. And I believe that makeup is meant to enhance what you already have, but it's not meant to change it. So when we get to adding freckles on our face that aren't really there. You know, when we get to doing all of these things, adding these things, drawing on things, you know, it's one thing if your eyebrows are a little scarce, you can add a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to the outside, but just drawing on brand new shapes, and it's just, we're becoming Barbies. We're looking at what celebrities are doing, and whatever they say is in, whatever they say is cool, is what we feel like we need to do, and it's not true. It's a lie. And I really believe that, you know, it's the enemy's way of slapping God in the face, because I believe that God created us all a certain way, and he made us different for a reason, that your uniqueness should be celebrated, that there's a reason why we're all different shades. There's a reason why we're all different sizes. There's a reason why our eyes are separated differently. Our noses are different sizes, because God wants diversity. He loves diversity. He celebrates diversity. But as much as we look in magazines and we look at TV, they have a very small box for beauty. And if you don't fit in that box, then you are deemed as not attractive. And I think it's ridiculous, because beauty is definitely in the eye of the beholder, that we all have our own way of looking at people. And there are some people that you probably think look a mess that somebody else would really love. And I think that we really need to understand that the box that we're living in is so small, that is so limited, that America and what they deem as beautiful is so tiny. There's a whole world outside of this. And in my book, I gave examples of how we just want to be skinny. Everybody wants to have a Coke bottle shape, and we will cut our stomachs in order to get it done. Excuse me. We will cut our stomachs in order to get it done. And I think I'm jumping ahead to one of these other stories that's coming up pretty soon. I kind of am. But we will do anything. We will kill ourselves in the gym. We will get these implants. We will do all this stuff just in order to appease what they have set as a standard. But while everyone wants to be small and skinny and slim thick, in all these other countries like Africa, they like that. The heavier you are, the more wealthy you look, because they say that it's a sign of opulence, that you eat well because you have money, you know? You know, when you're here, you have to be tall. You have to, I can't tell you how many times I went to like modeling tryout things when I was younger, and like they would be like, you know, great look, but you're too short. You're not tall enough. Like they want these tall girls. But then when you look at Brazil, they like those short girls. They love them there. So every single place is creating their own box of beauty. And it's ridiculous to buy into it. You need to love the way you are, just the way you are, because God created you. And like I said, I really believe that it's a satanic attack of the enemy to slap the face of God. Because when we continuously hate the way we look, we hate the way that we see ourselves in the mirror, we hate our reflection, that slaps God in the face, because he made us. And the word says that we are his masterpiece, that he made us beautifully. We are wonderfully and fearfully made, and it's God's works that we praise and we worship when we feel good about ourselves. And so every time that we complain about the way we look, every time that we want to cover ourselves and do all these things, I believe that God is like, what is your problem? Like, you don't even see what I see. I made this, and all you can do is talk trash about it. All you can do is try to change it. And I think that it's very hurtful. And so Psalm 139:14, I kind of already said the verse. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. You know, you have got to understand that you need to begin to honor and appreciate the workmanship of God. You have got to begin to see yourself as fearfully and wonderfully made, that he took his time when he created you. And I think that you really need to understand that, I mean, you're more privileged than other people if you have eyes that can see. It doesn't matter whether or not your eyes are green or gray or hazel and you're upset because they're brown. You open up your eyes and you can see. There are people that are blind. Okay? It doesn't matter whether or not you think your nose is too big or it's too small or it's too pointy. You can smell. You can smell. It's working. You understand what I'm saying? We need to stop looking at these superficial things that the world puts on us and understand that everything we have is a blessing from God. Because there are people now who wish they could hear. They can care less whether or not their ears are big. They're deaf. They can't even hear. And you can hear. It's a blessing from God. And so we cannot continue to allow ourselves to feel bound by these other standards. Because when it comes to what people think of you, that is the best thing that I ever did, y'all, is forgetting, not caring about what people thought about me. There was a time in my life where I would have never gone natural. And I say that all the time. Like, I literally, before I went natural, my hair was down to here. I literally cut all of that hair off and had this little fro. And I was like, I can't believe I did this. Because years ago, I would have never done anything like that. But I felt free. I felt okay to let my real hair grow out of my scalp the way that it grows. I felt blessed. You know, like, wow, I didn't realize that my hair was actually this pretty. It's so thick and it's healthy because I'm not trying to change it anymore. I'm allowing it to do what God originally created it to do. And I know that he thinks it's beautiful regardless of what anybody else has to say about it. And I began to feel more confident and more, just bold in being myself and being like, I am amazing. And you don't even know me. So why would I let your opinion affect me? And even if you do know me, who are you to tell me I don't look good? Who are you? And then, do these people pay your bills? Are they going to get you to heaven or hell? When it comes down to it and you face the Father, are they going to be like, yes, send her to heaven because she's light-skinned? Like, yes, send her to heaven because she looked good. They're going to be nowhere to be found. So why should we live for their approval? And, the reason why I nicknamed this, You Did Not Wake Up Like That, is because we need to understand the trickery of celebrities. We need to understand the trickery of music. This is fairy tale. The music industry is make-believe. It is not for real. Like, we really take everything that these people say to heart, and these little sayings and slogans become our lifestyle, the way we live. We treat lyrics like the freaking Bible. And so this trash about I woke up like this is a lie. Like, that is so stupid. The song is bumping. I understand, okay? The song is bumping. It's jamming. It sounds good. But when it comes down to it, the lyrics are stupid. You did not wake up like that. Nobody in there, I don't care who you are. You ain't flawless. Nobody is flawless. Something is wrong. And if it wasn't for all those wigs, we would see. Let us see what's really going on. Let us see what it is without the makeup. You will still be beautiful without it. But let's be honest, you're not waking up like that. You are not waking up with that hair on point like that. You are not waking up with that makeup on point like that. You have slobber all over your face. And I want somebody who respects that and appreciates that about me. I'm not about to be. My friend asked me the other day, she was like, yeah, you ever know about those girls that like, they when they be with their boyfriend or their husband or whatever, well, not their husband. Now, if y'all doing that with y'all husband, y'all crazy. Y'all should never got married if y'all can't be real with your husband. But she was like, those girls that be like, they wake up before their man does so they can go in the bathroom and like just put a little makeup on real quick, like just a little mascara, like just a little, so they wake up cute. I was like, what? I've never done that. When I was out there being a hussy, I've never done that. Like, no, I woke up just the way I went to sleep. Like, are you crazy? Are you serious? That is so fake. That is so phony. And I really feel like men would appreciate us just being for real. I really do think that. I really think that most of the things that we do are for other women, to impress other women, and just for our own pride because of the insecurity that we really have on the inside, because somebody else said that we didn't look good enough, because somebody else told us that our nose was big, because somebody else said, girl, you too skinny, you need to get a body on you. Like, you are living that out. And whatever it is that's on the inside that is not pretty, you are trying to mask and you are trying to cover it up. And it's very sad, because the more that you take on that makeup, the more that we get addicted to these filters that social media has so strategically forced into our lives that are so addictive. The more that we do that, the less that we feel comfortable with our natural faces. And it comes a point in time when you look at yourself naturally without all of that and you see all the blemishes, you are going to begin to hate yourself if you don't already. You're going to begin to hate looking at yourself without all that. And now it's an addiction that you have to do. And you're never able to just let your hair down and be free and relax. And just chill. We can't do this anymore, ladies. Because at the end of the day, you have to be able to wake up and see yourself and be thankful. You have to, when everything is over, after work, after the show, after the performance, after the club, after all that is done, you have to be able to come home and wipe off that makeup. And God wants you to be pleased with what you see, to be happy with who you are. This whole thing is a fairy tale world. It's a land of make-believe. It is fake. And I am trying to be real as I can be in 2018. And I'm not saying I'm going to stop wearing makeup. I'm not. But let me tell you, when I feel like going to the grocery store with no makeup, when I feel like going where I want to go, when I feel like putting on lipstick and leaving the foundation and the eyeshadow and the mascara and all, I don't even do all that contouring. And a part of me wanted to try to start doing it, but I'm like, I don't even have the time for that. It's just, no. For what? When it comes to me going to the store and I'm not ready to take my hair down yet, yes, I'm going to wear that bonnet, because who am I trying to prove anything to? You know? We are so much more attractive when we're just real. When we're just ourselves. When we're not so prideful, so puffed up, so putting on this thing, like this barrier where people can't really get to the real us. You are beautiful. Fearfully, wonderfully made. Marvelous are the works of God when He made you. You are amazing. There is nothing wrong with you. And you need to start believing it, trusting it, honoring, worshiping, praising the God that made you for the way He made you in 2018. I hope that this blessed you, ladies. If it did, please do me a favor and hit the share button so that everybody on your timeline gets an opportunity to hear this message. I am looking forward to talking to you again tomorrow. I feel like I really went into what I talked about today already, but that's okay, because we're going to pick it back up tomorrow and we'll get something new. I love you guys so much. If you don't already have my book, be sure to go get it from my website, mercp31.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at mercp31. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.